Okie dokie.
Okie
Hello.
dokie.
Yeah, okie dokie.
You
Uh,
really want to roll with okie dokie?
yeah, we're rolling with okie dokie. I am back. Um, I'm with my buddies Houston and Ferris.
Hi.
Hi guys.
We're ranking wide receiver duos today. Um, I can
Make
tell
sure you subscribe to Brian Proud.
a, a lot of
He's gonna make
people
it big one day.
a lot of people did not like my quarterback ranking, and that's okay. Um, but we're going to rank wide receiver duos now. So, are you guys both on the website?
Yep.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
What about you, Houston?
Oh, what's up?
Oh, are you on the website?
Yes, I'm on the website.
Oh,
Okay.
he's talking to us. He's
Oh, he's
talking to
talking to the
us.
host. Okay.
He's
So
just
the
second.
first duo is Ayuk and Jennings.
Um.
I when healthy, I think they're probably good tier,
Good.
but
Yeah, they're good. They're
yeah,
good.
they're good. Oh,
They might be. They might be meh. They might be
they
meh.
might, but that's if Ayuk's like injured again.
I
I'll
don't
put
like
him.
Ayuk, so let's put him at the what?
At the what? Sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay. So now we have Moore and Odunze.
Elite.
More. It's probably good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say good. I'd say good.
I'd
I'd
say
say good.
good. I'd say they're better than the Niners do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like
And
Odunze over Juwan.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I like Moore over Ayuk, obviously. All right. Wait, is this picking up my camera? This
Is
recording.
it big?
Hold on. It doesn't have camera, right? No, it's not picking up my camera. Just my display. It's Snapchat picking up my camera. Okay.
Oh
Um.
shit.
Now we have Cincy. I think
Elite.
this. I think.
Um,
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah.
They
They're.
paid. They
You don't
paid.
get
They
paid
used all
two
their
hundred
cash.
fifty million dollars for your
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Fucking holy shit. I.
Okay,
If
clear.
Joe
The.
Burrow doesn't throw for 5,000 yards like season.
Yeah. The Bills.
Oh,
I don't think they're yikes or what, but they're probably meh.
yeah, they
Yeah, they're.
I
No,
they're
think.
I
mid
honestly
tier.
think they're yikes.
Really.
No,
Yeah,
I'd say meh. I'd say
I'd
meh.
say Matt. I like Khalil. I think Khalil, yes, he's a limited receiver, but in the aspects that he's not limited, he's very good. He's amazing. Like he's really good. I like Khalil. And then I think Keon is going to have a breakout year this year. He's gotten a lot leaner, a lot stronger, a lot quicker. His cuts are insanely faster than they were last season. Granted, it is only OTAs, so we have yet to see him do it in a real game. But as of right now, I think Keon's going to have a breakout year. This shouldn't even be. I feel like the duo is more like either Khalil and Josh Palmer or Keon and Josh Palmer. I feel like Palmer's going to take on that wide receiver two role this year.
Josh
But
Palmer sucks.
I don't think he's that bad. But whatever.
That's
Denver.
not what you tell me when they traded for him.
Denver. We didn't trade for him. We signed him.
Like, out the free agents, yeah, my bad.
I'd say that they're good. I'd say
Great, they're great.
great. No,
No, dude, are you serious?
Cortland Sutton and Marvin
Mc-
Mims.
this is
what?
like a good to meh.
Yeah, I'd say this is like bottom of the good behind Ayuk and Jawan.
Really,
Yeah,
really?
I like
I'm high.
Cortland.
I'm
I
high on Cortland.
I am too. I think he's better than Ayuk. Not better than Moore, but he's better than Ayuk. But I just think that they both.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. The duo.
Mims is a pretty
Mim,
underrated wide receiver
yeah,
too. But
I put below
yeah, they're at the bottom.
49ers.
They're at the bottom. Good. Now we have Jerry Judy and who is this fucking Cedric Tillman.
Yikes. No, meh.
I put him in meh.
man.
I'll put him below
I like
Buffalo
Judy.
though. I'll put him below Buffalo, but I'd say
Yeah,
meh.
below.
I think Jerry Judy is one of the most underrated receivers in the league. I think if he had good quarterback play, he could easily be like an arguable or in contention for a top 10 wide receiver. I think he's really good.
The Bucks.
Bucks, I think the duo's elite. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
it's definitely behind
yeah, obviously behind
Bengals.
Cincy. Mike Evans, he's old, but he's still a 1,000-yard receiver. Chris Godwin got injured. He like broke his ankle or whatever. But before that, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I fucking drafted him in fantasy, and he was a god. He was averaging like over 30 points a game before he broke his ankle.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think they're elite. Cardinals. I like Marvin Harrison Jr., but until he really,
top of meh.
I'd say, is it above Buffalo though? Because the wide
Yes.
receiver 2 is like Michael Wilson.
Yeah. I like Marvin Harrison over both the Buffalo receivers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I think Keon will be better. Whatever. Okay, Chargers. This is McConkey and Trey Harris.
Yikes.
I think this is good.
I'd say it's
No.
fair. It's either very bottom of good or it's like borderline top of meh.
Dude.
Lad McConkey was amazing.
McConkey was a dog.
And we don't know about Trey Harris because he's a rookie.
All
Because
right,
the 2 in here is Trey Harris. He just got drafted in like the second or third round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd put top of meh.
Okay. All right. Chiefs. So this is what is this? Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Hey, where did you guys put Lad McConkey?
We put them at the top of meh.
Okay. I guess I can do that, yeah.
I think they
Rashee Rice good. I would say bottom to mid good.
Yeah, I'll put him.
I put him above. I put him above the Broncos.
I put him above the Broncos. I put him above the Niners, but I don't think they're above the Bears.
Niners.
I put him above the Niners, but below the Bears.
Yeah, yeah.
Colts. I think this is an extremely underrated duo. I think Josh Downs is really good, and Michael Pittman Jr. He's not the best wide receiver one, but he's decent.
I put him
think this
above
is
the Chiefs. I put him above the Chiefs.
I don't like Pittman.
Really?
I think Pittman is trash.
Whoa. Well, look at his quarterback.
You did express this opinion when we tried to do the other ranking that I forgot to record.
And Josh Downs can be good, but I don't.
I think he will be good.
Josh Downs is kind of trash.
No, he's not.
He's not trash. He's not trash, but he's
Josh Downs was. I thought he was good last year. All right, we're going to look at him now. Josh Downs stats. Taking a little detour to ESPN. Josh Downs had last year he had 803 yards and 5 touchdowns as a wide receiver too.
Okay, that's not bad. I put him above the Chiefs.
And then hold on. Wait, this is weird. So in 2023, he had 770 yards and 2 touchdowns in his rookie year. And then his sophomore year, he didn't have a slump. He had 72 receptions for 803 yards and 5 touchdowns. So he has a career 1,574 yards and 7 touchdowns, which is not bad for 2 seasons from a wide receiver.
Where are we putting him? What the hell?
Putting him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I like them in good.
I don't.
I don't put him. I won't put him behind the Chiefs. I mean, I'd put him behind the Chiefs.
I'm gonna put them at the bottom of good.
Okay.
I know Houston doesn't, but I like them at the bottom of good. I think they're probably one of the most underrated duos in the league.
I really don't like that. I think they're garbage, bro.
Yeah, I know what you think, but I think that
Houston, do you hate the Colts?
Those guys are bad.
Yeah,
or is it? I mean, they also got fucking underplayed by their horrific quarterback play in the past 2 seasons with Richardson, and now they're gonna have a competition between Richardson and Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones, I like him. Is he bad? Absolutely, but I like him. But if it's really a competition with Daniel Jones, that's how you know Richardson is doo-doo.
I think they should start Anthony Richardson next season. I think
Richardson, I don't know, man.
I think they should give him one more season, and then
I heard he's not even practicing right now because he has some sort of shoulder injury. And then
oh my God.
When he was practicing, there was reports that he was looking super inaccurate, and that Daniel Jones was doing way better than him. So I feel I think Danny Dimes might be the starter for Indy, which is not
all right. McLaurin and Debo.
Oh,
I think this is great.
Yeah, this is great. It's not elite, but it's great. Terry, he was
I-
like an arguable top 6, top 7 receiver last year. Debo, he had a bad down year last year, but I think he could be a decent 2 behind Terry.
CD Lamb and Pickens.
This is elite.
Yeah.
I think it's
Elite.
better than the Bucks, but it's not better than the Bengals.
Yeah.
It is.
Reek and Waddle.
Reek and Waddle, yeah, I think they're great. I think
Yeah.
both
Not
of them
above, not
had a
above.
down year last year because Tua Tagovailoa is the worst quarterback in the AFC East. But I think if Tua can step it up, I think they would probably find themselves back into the elite tier.
Yeah. I put them below the Commanders.
You did. I put him over, but I think Waddle's overrated, but I do like him over Debo. And then Tyreek Hill and Terry are close.
All right. Eagles.
Elite.
Elite.
Yeah, they're elite. Now
I
are they
put them
better
above the Cowboys. I put them
Really?
above the Cowboys.
You did?
AJ Brown and Smith.
It's close. I like Smith over Pickens, but I think CD's definitely better than AJ Brown.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. Hot take income.
CD's way better than AJ Brown.
No, dude. AJ Brown's a dog.
Are you kidding me? CD had more fucking receiving yards, and he played half of the fucking year with Cooper Rush.
AJ Brown is a top 3 receiver.
Tell me.
Are
Get the
we dead
fuck
ass?
out of here.
I love AJ. He's definitely a top 6 receiver, but I don't even know if he's top 5.
Jamar, Justin,
No,
and AJ Brown.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
I'll say
get the
that.
fuck out of here. dude.
Yeah,
What the
And I'll
hell are
say
you?
that.
yeah, CD Lamb's a top 3 receiver.
And then CD's 4.
CD's 3. CD's 3 easily. I think
CD is
Jefferson's
3.
the best, and then it's Jamar, and then it's CD.
Mm,
We're fighting. No, we're
okay.
fighting.
All right. Fucking Falcons.
Falcons. I think they're a great duo. They're.
I like Darnell
Washington.
Mooney. Darnell Mooney's a really good too.
I think Darnell Mooney's probably a top 3 wide receiver too. Underrated, like maybe a hot take to most. I think he's a top 3 wide receiver too. And I like Drake London. I think Drake London's like a top 12 wide receiver.
Yeah, Drake London. Yeah, I put him in great.
I did put him below. Hell,
put him-
actually, I might put him above Washington just because I think Darnell's that much better than
What?
Debo. I might.
What?
Darnell's way better than Debo. Yes, Terry's
Yeah,
better.
but-
Yes, Terry's better than Drake, but Darnell is way better. Debo had one great season in his career, and the rest of his seasons were either mediocre or trash. Last season,
Yeah, he's kind of fat.
last season, Debo had 1 receiving touchdown in his first 15 games.
We're fighting. No.
I mean, like,
I put him at the bottom of the grade. I put him at the bottom of the grade.
okay, I guess I will too, but I think they could contend to be better than Washington. Giants. I think this is bottom of good, and I only think this because of Malik Neighbors.
I put him at top of mad, dude.
I put a yikes. Dude.
Really.
No,
Darius
Neighbors is better than
Slayton.
that.
I kind of
Darius
like
Slayton
Darius
kinda-
Slayton. I kind of like. I don't think he's a great wide receiver too, but I think he's like an okay wide receiver too. Like he's a serviceable wide receiver too, and I just think Malik is that great to where he can carry them. Actually, no, I'll put him under.
I put him below the Chargers.
Shit, I can't even drag this. I'm gonna put them. I kind of want to put them at the bottom of meh. Like I'll put them over Cleveland. I kind of want to put them over Buffalo or like under Buffalo.
Okay.
Because yes,
Lions?
Malik's better than Khalil, but I think Coleman is definitely better than Darius Slayton. Jaguars.
Marlon Williams.
Whoa.
Wait, Jaguars. You have
Yeah.
Jaguars?
Yeah.
I have Lions.
You do?
Yeah. All right, we'll do
Houston,
Jags.
Houston, do you have the Jags right here?
The Jags.
Are they your next?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What the hell's wrong? Oh, I think I might have reordered mine.
You freaking idiot. All right, so Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter. Brian Thomas Jr. is really good, and Travis Hunter has the potential to be he has the potential to be an amazing wide receiver too.
I put him at top of.
I'm gonna
I
put
put him
them
at top of good. I'll put him at top of good.
really. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna
It's
put
hard
them
with a rookie. It's hard with a rookie.
What are we doing?
Jags.
Top of mid, yeah.
I'm gonna put them at the bottom of good. I'm putting them under Indy.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
But he's a rookie.
yeah, I know, but I mean Trey Harris was a rookie, and we still put them above duos with not rookie wide receiver twos. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is definitely. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is better than both Pittman and Josh Downs, but I think Travis Hunter. I think Josh. I would rather have Josh Downs as my wide receiver two than Hunter. Low key, that's an
Oh, you
extremely
fucking
hot take.
stupid.
That's an extremely hot take, and I don't
You're
care. I'll stand
stupid.
by that. I would rather have Josh Downs as my wide receiver two than Travis Hunter. I
Just
think
you wait, bro.
I think Travis was a better corner than he was wide receiver.
Absolutely. All right. What's
Even though
next?
they're starting him at receiver over corner.
They should start him at both.
Well, they should, but I don't know if they will.
He said he's not gonna play,
Whatever.
but he's gonna have to.
Yeah, Jets. So Garrett Wilson and Alan Lazard.
Man.
There's rumors Lazard's even going to get traded to Pittsburgh.
Above the Bills, just because Garrett Wilson's kind of a
Garrett
dog.
Wilson, I'm fine with putting him above the Bills, but honestly, I'd put him above. I put him at the top of that. I'd put him above McConkey and Harris. I like Garrett Wilson.
I think McConkey's way better than Wilson.
Really?
Not way better, but I think he's like
Garrett Wilson like balled out his rookie year. I think he had like almost 1,300 yards and like 10 touchdowns. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but I think
He's played with
McConkey-
bad. He's had bad quarterback play.
I think McConkey's gonna have a standout year next year.
Okay.
More than he did this year.
Last year,
He had-
Wilson didn't have bad quarterback play. Rogers had like decent stats. If you look at him, he wasn't too bad. It was just like he looked bad in game, but statistically, he wasn't a bad quarterback.
Put
Okay.
your mouth out.
Now we have Amon Ra and JMO. I think this
Hey,
is.
where did you guys put the Garrett Wilson at?
I put them
I-
right under the Chargers towards the top of Met.
Okay.
Now, are we putting the Lions at the top of great or the bottom of elite?
I'd probably put him at.
I put him above the Bucks.
Really? Okay.
They're not
Are you
elite, I would say.
JMO's like a top 3 wide receiver too.
Yeah.
He ain't top 3. Are you kidding me?
I think
As
Godwin.
far as wide receiver
I
twos
think-
go,
I think Godwin's the better two than JMO.
yeah, but Amon-Ra's that much better than Mike Evans.
I wouldn't.
I don't even think that they're better than Drake London and Darnell Mooney.
Are we serious?
Oh no! They are.
Are we serious?
I mean, I think Amon Ra's the top 5 wide receiver in the league.
Nah.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, I guess you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I do like JMO. I think JMO's an excellent wide receiver too, but I don't think he's a better two than Godwin. At least not
I
yet.
disagree.
At least
but-
not yet. All right, so I'm putting him at the top of great, just outside of elite. Packers.
Doo-doo.
I think this
Doo-doo.
might be. I think this might be my first yikes of the video.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Doo-doo.
I think
Straight
Golden.
up.
All right, Golden.
You do.
I like Matthew Golden. I think he could be a really good receiver. Ugh. Poor J Lo.
You know who's gonna own the Bear? No, not own the Bear. You know who's gonna own the Packers
Who?
next year? The Bears. We're going undefeated against the Packers.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes,
Panthers.
you may.
I think this is another yikes. I do like him over the.
Yeah.
I do like him over
Yeah.
the Panthers though. I think Xavier.
Yeah.
I think Leggett was kind of underrated, but they're still yikes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, this Patriots one is yikes, bro.
No, this might even be bottom. Not gonna lie.
This might be what. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Stephon
this is
Diggs.
what.
Stephon Diggs.
This-
There's already rumors that he's gonna
Washed.
get cut. There's rumors
Yeah,
he's already gonna get cut.
Because of the boat video, for sure.
Yeah, and then who's the fucking two? Is that Jalen Polk or who is that?
Who cares?
I don't.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
That's Jacoby Myers and who?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Yikes.
Jacoby saves them from the what tier. I think Jacoby carries them to yikes.
But where
Jacoby.
yikes?
I'm putting them. Fuck it. I'm putting them over the Packers.
Yeah, I put him above the Packers.
but I think the Panthers are slightly better.
Oh,
Now, come on.
elite. Above
think
the Eagles. Above the Eagles.
no, not above the Eagles. I'd put him over the Bucks
Yep.
though. I'd put him under the Eagles.
Okay.
Puka Nakua and Devontae, what an elite duo.
But
I mean,
Devontae's kinda
Devontae's
getting
old.
old.
Devontae's old, but he's still one of the best like route runners in the league. Puka Nakua is just Puka Nakua.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
dog.
I agree with that.
Zay Flowers.
On
and-
God.
Who's the
Zay-
two?
Zay
is it?
Flowers and
Rashad
Rashad
Bateman?
Rashad Bateman was pretty good last year. I'm not gonna lie. He had
Zay
like-
I'm
Flowers
gonna
is
put
kinda
this at
ass.
Matt.
I think Rashad Bateman had like over 700 yards and like 5 or 6 touchdowns. I think I'm putting them. Fuck it,
I
I'm
put him
putting
above the Chiefs.
I'm putting him at above the Chiefs. Whoa,
Yeah, dude.
whoa.
What?
I'm putting them. No, they are not. I would rather have Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy over Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a huge.
God damn that, bitch.
But all right, dude.
Yeah, into Huz.
So I'm putting them. Do I put them over the Colts or under the Colts? Fuck it. I'll
I
put
mean,
'em
I
over the
like
Colts.
this better than the Colts.
I'll put him over the Colts. All right. This is just like fucking This is what? This is I think this is probably the worst. I mean,
Dude, what?
Chris Olave. You know,
Olave. Okay, Olave's kind of underrated.
if Olave even fucking plays this season, then maybe they can go in the med. But Olave has like he averages more concussions than touchdowns every season, dude.
I put him above the Patriots.
This guy has more fucking brain injuries than he does touchdowns. Like what?
Jason and Cooper Cup.
JSN.
Elite.
No, they're not elite. I put him at the top of good. I put him at the top of good.
What?
Cooper Cup.
You don't put.
dude,
You didn't put him at
Cooper Kupp.
great. What?
Cooper Cup is old as fuck. I love JSN. I think JSN is really good, but Cooper
Cooper
Kupp's
Cup
kind of old.
still. Cooper Cup's still.
He had like 600
he is
yards
old.
last. He had like 600 yards and 4 touchdowns last year, I think.
All
Which-
right.
I mean,
You said top of good?
yeah, I put him there.
I mean, I think they're going to be pretty good.
I mean, I could settle for putting him at the bottom of great, but fuck it, I'll put him at the bottom of great. But they ain't over the Falcons anymore. Okay, now DK Metcalf and who's this? Calvin Austin.
Nah.
That's
I think DK hard carries his duo. I'm putting him over the Jaguars at the bottom.
You know what? I think DK's one of the most overrated wide receivers in the league.
Really? Okay.
And I'll say that.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, he's kind of right about that.
I mean,
I don't think he's as good. I don't think he's as good as other people say. I think he's not a top 5.
well, no, he's not that. He's like top 15 or top 11, like top 12.
Yeah. A lot of people say he's like.
I mean, he's a
Way
physical. He's a freak of nature, though. I mean, he's like 6'4", 240.
Where are we putting him?
I put him at the bottom of good, right above the Jaguars.
Okay.
I don't know. I might put him under the Jags because that's how much I like Brian Thomas. Yeah, fuck it. I'm putting him at the very bottom of good. I'm putting the Jags over him. Okay, the Texans, Nico Collins and Christian Kirk. I like this. I love Nico Collins. Nico Collins is like a top 7 wide receiver.
No.
Mid.
No.
mid.
You're
Yes,
wrong.
he is.
No, he's not. Nico
Nico
Collins.
Nico Collins is good, but
He's a top 7 receiver in the league. Hell, he's an arguable top 5.
No.
I said arguable. It doesn't mean like he is, but he's in the conversation for top 5.
Where are we putting him?
hey guys, can I have a conversation with you guys?
What?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the Vikings in a couple picks, and we have too many in the elite, bro. I really don't think that fucking these old heads with the Buccaneers should be in the elite category, bro.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, dude. The Bucks, they're insane. They're not.
No, bro.
Mike Evans is a top,
Mike Evans is
Say
a top 10. He's a top 10 receiver in the league still.
at least.
And then
And
Chris
Chris
Godwin's like probably the 2nd or 3rd best wide receiver too.
Yeah, Houston.
I mean,
what
but
are you
look,
talking about?
look how many we have in the elite, though. You know what I
5?
mean?
That's not that many.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have 6.
Why do you have 6? Why
No,
do you
we
have 6?
5. We have 5.
I thought you guys put the Rams in the elite category.
We
We
did.
did.
So,
Who
did you
can
put the
relieve?
Lions there too?
No, we
No.
put the Lions,
Lions
at the
are top of great.
Top of great.
Oh, okay. Yep, never mind then. Let me shut my ass up.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna quickly skip to Minnesota. I'm putting, you guys can say whatever you want. No,
They're
all right.
definitely
I'll put them. I'll put them below Cincy for the sole
no.
reason you
No.
you want them over Cincy.
I want them over Cincy.
That's what. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I do think T
Jordan
Higgins.
Addison.
I think T Higgins is slightly better than Addison. No, yeah, he's slightly better than Addison.
The one thing that's the difference is when Justin Jefferson wasn't balling out, Jordan Addison was.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
I put
honestly, I want the elite and the great to more so be like my top 10. So I might move Seattle down to the top of good. I might.
okay.
I might. I love JSN, but like with Sam Darnold, with Sam Darnold throwing to him, I just don't know if they're gonna be like amazing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, to finish it off, we have the fucking Titans. I think this is. I think this
This
is.
is
I
this
think
is
they're.
like bottom.
I think this is. They're better than the Saints, but they're in the what?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, that's rough. So, okay, that is our wide receiver duo list. To recap it, well, I have
If y'all don't subscribe, I'm gonna get mad.
Vikings, Bengals, Cowboys, Eagles, Rams, and Bucks in elite, and then Lions, Dolphins, Commanders, and Falcons in great, and then everyone else is down there. So I'm probably gonna get some criticism, but it's okay. Eagles fans might be mad that I put the Cowboys duo over them.
Yeah, fuck the Eagles, bro.
Wow.
Puss ass Eagle. Hey, and that T whatever guy who was in the other comment section, bro. If I find you in real life, bro,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give you a birthday present, bro.
We did not have to do that. Okay. Well, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please like and please sub because I'm gonna be dropping a shit ton of content over the summer break. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Why?